accessing supernatural levels of power. Let every lifting that God brings in your life culminate to a greater level of humility. Lord, I am so honored that you have granted me this access. Sometimes when I'm sitting before the Lord in the night and some of these revelations come, tears just come out of my eyes, and I say, Lord, thank you, thank you, thank you. You have been merciful to me, and I'm grateful. Jesus, you love me too much, oh, too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love, oh. Jesus, you love me too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love, oh. Spiritual pride. The second area of pride is God helping us. Tonight's message is hard, but just receive it with love. It is the way we make. The maker is making men. The second aspect of pride is called the pride of life. Please write it down. 1 John chapter 2 and verse 16. What is the pride of life? The pride of life is the self-exaltation. You see, that inordinate feeling of importance, that not confidence, self-exaltation based on obvious achievements. The pride of life is for people who have achieved something tangible. If you have not achieved anything, you can have pride, but not the pride of life. The pride of life is the self-glorification that is derived in the presence of obvious achievements. You have results to show for it. 1 John 2:16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. The pride of life. Jeremiah chapter 9 from verse 23 to 24. The prophet, speaking by the Spirit, admonishes us. Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom. It does not mean to not celebrate your wisdom. What pride is? The refusal to acknowledge God as the basis for your success. The refusal, the ashamedness, the moment you are embarrassed to let people see Jesus as the basis for your victory. You want to so enjoy that spotlight. You don't want God to interrupt this spotlight. Lord, I've waited all my life to shine, and now that the spotlight is on me, Jesus, get out of the way. Let me not have any interruption. Let me enjoy and savor the moment. Let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. What is the pride of the believer? 24. But let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord which exercise loving kindness, judgment, righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord. Everyone say the pride of life. This is where all other groups now come in. Politicians, successful people, businessmen. God intends to lift us, but we must be careful. Our world has a very superior architecture. They can design a house where you will die when you rise. They consciously, we may not know, I've arrived, we call it. I don't know what I've arrived, that's the one I know. Are we together? Count. You know what made the rich man foolish? Read the Bible. It was not his money. The problem was not the rich, the problem was the fool. You know what made him foolish? He built his barns and stored them, and God said, today your soul is required of you. My father used to tell us many years ago that no matter who you are, no matter where you go to, make sure you fight pride. I think it's one of the most outspoken virtue that he pounded in our heads growing. Pride. May God bless him for this in the name of Jesus Christ. Pride. My power and my might. I am this. I made this happen. You hear people make all kinds of statements. I've taught you that everything comes from God through men. Pride is when men want to become the source of everything. I can lift you, I can do this, I can frustrate you. We have to be careful. There is a God that sits in heaven, the monarch of the universe. So whilst you achieve all that you achieve using these keys that we keep sharing, as God lifts you, as God blesses you, as God honors you, make sure that you unashamedly stand before God and before men and tell them the Lord is the doer of these things. You hear the testimonies week in, week out, all of the mighty and marvelous things. If God has done anything good in and through this life, and in and through this ministry, and in and through any life here, he deserves the glory. So when men clap for you,